If they call you in from retirement for hurricane coverage, you're doing that in like your boxer shorts, right? You're not wearing the suit.
Hey, Steve Jerve, formerly of Channel 8. Hello, Steve. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
What's going on, MJ? How you doing today?
All right, so what are you doing? It's 2 days into retirement. Your last weathercast was what, Friday, right?
Right. Well, I was able to make it to Mongolia, and right now I'm riding the back of a yak.
All right, that brings
and I'm
up.
looking at mountains. It's fantastic.
All right, he's in South Tampa, folks. All right, so
Same thing.
All right, so you retired on Friday, and was it 23 years at Channel 8?
Yeah, 23 and a half years at Channel 8, almost, I guess probably pushing 39 in the business. I've been rounding up to 40. So
now, where were you just prior to coming to Tampa?
St. Louis.
In St. Louis, and then where did you start? Where was your first weather gig?
It was actually my first job. I started as a reporter in southern Minnesota, North Iowa market, and then my first weather gig was in Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh, wow. All right, so
yeah,
I got to ask the question, what are you going to do? I mean, you're still a relatively young guy. You've been in the business a long time. Do you plan to travel? Are you going to go get on the backs of yaks in the Himalayas or what?
Yeah, at some point it'd be kind of cool to do that. But the world's kind of weird right now, as you were just talking about. So, yeah, I'd love to do some traveling, and I love motorcycle traveling. So hopefully do some motorcycle trips, not just domestically, but internationally.
All right, so do you have a hog? Are you a Harley guy, or what do you have?
No, I've got an adventure bike. That's a whole new segment. Well, not whole new, but I mean it's fairly new segment, and they're very tall. As you know, I'm very tall,
Yep.
so I fit pretty well on them.
All right, so a lot of people I think are asking. You're well known. You're on a huge television station, well known meteorologist, and you just retired. And in this business, the first thing that people would assume, like I'm a radio guy, I'm like, I wonder if he had a contract issue or. But that's not the case. You really just wanted to retire, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm, I'll be 62 years old in January, and that's not an unusual age to retire.
No.
I never really thought I'd stay this long. I always kind of wanted to retire a little bit earlier so you can enjoy your health and still have some time before you really slow down. So that was always my goal. Channel 8's been fantastic.
Now, I heard a rumor, maybe you can confirm, I heard a rumor that you wanted to retire a year ago and Channel 8 talked you into staying another year.
They were very encouraging. But I like working in television. It's definitely, I found the right career for sure. And I love my team. I love, working there. But for me, ultimately, it's just a personal decision. No, they wanted me to stay a little longer, and I did stay a little longer. But it was just time for me to go personally. Nothing against them at all. I'm extremely grateful to them.
Steve, a good friend of mine, Deborah Shrills, posted a picture of the two of you. One picture, like they're 20 years apart. Photos of you guys working together that are 20 years apart. I'm like, well, Deborah looks amazing. She looks the same. You look identical in both photos. What are your secrets?
Nice of you to say, but not true. Thank you.
I think it's oil of Olay.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
There you go. That's my secret, oil of Olay, right over the counter.
And what about hurricane season? What happens if we really fire things up hurricane season-wise, or if there is any threats to the Tampa Bay area? Do you think you'd ever pop in as a guest, or will they call on you as, like, weather guy emeritus? Any thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be happy to do that, actually. And of course, they're searching and figuring out the next step for, a chief meteorologist there. And I told them for this year, because I assume that they'll eventually find somebody fairly quickly, if for some reason the team would want me to work with them and there was a direct threat to the Tampa Bay area, and I'd consider absolutely coming in and helping them out. It wasn't, like I said, leave on bad terms or anything.
Yeah.
And, of course, I have a lot of passion for the viewers here in Tampa Bay.
Hold on, Steve. If they call you in from retirement for hurricane coverage, you're doing that in like your boxer shorts, right? You're not wearing the suit.
No, I would actually wear a suit. I'm going to keep a couple of them, and if I have to, I'll go in.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't call me in. I'd probably go in voluntarily if the team decided that they could use my help.
That's awesome. Hey, Steve, keep in touch. Listen, a weather fixture on Channel 8 for decades here in the Tampa Bay market. Steve Jerve retired on Friday, and we wanted to check in 2 days into retirement. All right, Steve, thanks, buddy. We'll keep in touch, all right?
All right, MJ, take care.
Thank you, buddy.